Reports out this evening that a New York grand jury has voted to indict former President Donald Trump. He is the first former president to face criminal charges. Now, we don't know what the specific charges are at this point. What we do know, according to the Associated Press, a lawyer to the former president says he's been told that the charges are connected to payments made during the 2016 presidential campaign, alleged hush money to silence claims of an extramarital sexual encounter with Stormy Daniels. The Associated Press is reporting that the former president is expected to surrender next week. Now, Trump has repeatedly insisted that he, quote, did absolutely nothing wrong. He and his lawyers are saying that the charges are politically motivated. In Washington, I'm Christopher Salas.
Well, guys, we saw something happen today that, I'll be honest, I had a lot of doubts we were actually going to see. But Donald Trump has been officially indicted by a New York grand jury over the alleged hush money paid to adult actress Stormy Daniels back in 2017. This is without a doubt the worst case of a political party weaponizing the justice system to silence other political opponents. And it's completely obvious, as this is the first time a former US president has ever been indicted on criminal charges. And let's be honest, of all of the things that they've been trying to claim Donald Trump has been guilty of all these years, this was seriously what you're going to try to pin on him? This is what you're going to try to prosecute him with? They called this guy a rapist, pedophile, money launderer, a tax evader, and all that stuck was a story of alleged hush money paid to an adult actress. And it really is even more hypocritical knowing that the streets of New York are riddled with crime and homeless people, and knowing that they have absolutely no plan to fix it while they relentlessly attack Donald Trump over literally nothing. And I think what we're seeing here is possibly the worst case of Trump derangement syndrome that we have ever seen. And I'll be honest, I think that it's going to backfire pretty hard on Democrats as this whole situation continues to develop. And I know that I'm not alone in thinking that Donald Trump can turn this around into possibly one of the biggest political W's of all time. All Donald Trump needs to do is stay quiet, lay low, and not give the woke media any fuel to their fire against him. Let them make a fool of themselves on their own, as you know that they're going to do if they try to prosecute him over all this. There is no way that Democrats are going to come out on the other end of this whole situation looking like the good guys. I promise you. Insurrection story where they can try to claim that Republicans are violent and insurrectionists. And they very well might be arresting him to try to spark another January 6th style event where they can try to drive a narrative where Trump supporters are dangerous and a threat and try to claim that Donald Trump is the reason for that, when we obviously know that the Democratic Party is the ones that are known for the violent protests. There also was a lot of questions about Ron DeSantis potentially having to extradite Donald Trump from Florida to New York, but it doesn't look like we're going to have to deal with any of that, as Donald Trump is planning to turn himself in next week, which I honestly think is the right move. This is a pretty new story and it's definitely still developing, so I'll make sure to bring you guys some new videos if anything else develops. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you didn't, let me know what I can do better in the comments.